Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Zenith Dies by Trains. We're going to be putting in the satellite today. It's time. It's all coming together. I'm excited, except I've been hit by trains twice in the past hour. So
we really need to build a death counter.
We do.
I just the last time, right, Zenith was over here in the newly constructed stacker, and he went to run across this rail, and there was a train coming at full speed. And I happened to be watching on the minimap, and I didn't even have a chance to warn him this time. And suddenly he was underneath it, died, and respawned. So, what I've done here is we've automated the rocket silo because we're going to need a few of them. So I figure we can just let this thing go because we've got a steel shortage that's a function of our iron shortage, and there's nothing really much to do except wait. We're using lots of steel at different places. For example, the solar panels are burning through them. The oil barrelers are burning through them, and then nothing is getting through to the end of the line. Speaking of oil barrelers, we've got this system here that is actually it's made to take control of the overflow. So you notice that we've got 11k of oil sitting in barrels now, and that's part of a transition to a barrel-based system. We're going to be getting rid of this shitty system because I don't like the rail tanker. I think that yes, it looks cool, but it's just too glitchy at the end of the day.
Yep. Now, one thing I was going to suggest: how many rocket silos do we need in total?
I'm going to go with 10.
10?
Yeah.
I might just put that smart inserter on there. If I can find where we made that build.
Yeah, there's smart inserters all over it.
I need one more.
What for?
The output.
If you control it by the input, it works better.
Okay, yeah, that works.
It's more accurate on input.
Cool.
So,
okay.
Let's go do the build for the satellite and plumb it in. Do some plumbing. Because man, we're close.
Very close.
Now, fair warning, guys. There's a lot of drudge work to do, and I'm conflicted as to what I do with it because I tried recording today, and I really wasn't happy with the quality of the footage. So, yeah, I ended up with 4 or 5 hours of footage that I just deleted. I was going to do time lapse and speed it up, but it just would entail a massive amount of work, and I wasn't convinced of the quality. And I figured people would whinge. So, you're not getting to see it. Only the people that were on the stream get to see it. Now, Zenith, I've unplugged the crusher. Thanks for plugging it back in. Do you want to make the connection up here near the pack station?
That's probably a good idea.
Because I had to run along the main line and find the previous connection, and that was a bit of a pain in the butthole.
Okay, I'll make it right where the pack station is.
Already have.
You already have. Way ahead of me.
Okay, let's do the the satellite. So the satellite takes quite a few bits and pieces.
What I might start doing is piping the rocket fuel up for you.
Alright. And I'll come up here and start thinking about what we need to get into this thing.
Now, the rocket fuel build, I think we just have 2 output lines. Is that what you mean? Do you want to have a quick look at this?
So, what?
Well, you've got a 4-way splitter, but it's going into 2 at the end.
I reckon it's a 2-laner.
Yeah, cool.
I reckon that's what it's designed for. So what we've got here is the output of the accumulator chain and also the solar panel build. So there's 2. Now, Oh, where do we put it? So that's going to be built. That's going to be built. I think low density structures we can do. Low density structures are going to be exiting here. See here, this is one of those things where you're like, well, maybe we move away from the whole belt idea and towards more of a bot-based thing, because doing it nicely, doing 6 items nicely on belts is not great. It's not a fun time.
Well, would you like to shall I at least bring the rocket fuel up a bit closer with belts?
Well, it's going to have to be used for the silos anyway, so it's going to stay on the belts.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that the silos are going to go here-ish somewhere.
Okay, well, if you, from just above that build, that the control unit build, I'll bring it in just from the east there.
Yeah, well, if you come all the way up to this line of roboports and then take it east,
yep,
that'll put it in a nice spot, I think. And I'm going to get a little bit sidetracked here. But that's okay. Now, some may wonder why we did the shed. Basically, that's so that we've got somewhere to park 40 trains. 40 trains is not... It's not a laughing matter. You actually need to plan out your infrastructure a little bit. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. So that's for the silos ready to go. They will also have beacons around them. They'll have inserters with the requesters so that we can request in the satellites, and that'll be how we do the actual rockets themselves. But this stupid thing here. Do we? Yep. I think we do.
Do bots?
Yeah, just go pure bot based, I reckon. What are you doing?
Output straight from the assemblers. Yeah?
You're a thinking man, Zedith.
Yep. Occasionally, not often, but occasionally I am capable of some ideas. Oh, come on. Quest.
Yeah, you can do that. Which means that we've got our inputs there. Which means we can tear down the entirety of the accumulator build, I reckon. Well, not the entirety, just the output tracks. Work, damn it. Okay.
That stays on belts. Okay, so does that mean that we're putting the rocket control units on belts? Sorry,
No, they don't need to be.
No. Cool.
I think what we might do is we don't want the distance everything to be travelling to be too far.
Yeah. So bring it in closer with belts and then into passive providers or something.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yep.
That power, though. I stamped down another 2,000 solar panels, didn't even make a dent.
Oh, God.
So what about Because this is kind of a nice little spot. No, it isn't. There's going to be belts running through there. I think we stick with this spot here. Just go with something like... Do you have requesters?
No, I don't. That's alright. I can make a couple, and where would you like them?
Or hold the phone. Rightio. What about passive providers? You got any of those?
Yeah, I got some of those. There you are.
You even fixed the power situation. Look at that.
That.
Needs more power. Wait. Oh, come on. That's an intermediate item. Game.
Apparently not.
Come on! There's no need for speed modules, Coco.
May as well.
Don't be excessive. And we will limit the production, work less than 50. Done. So we've got solar panels and accumulators being put into thingies. We need to go find the radar build and put that into a thingy too. Did you insert 25 passive providers into me without me knowing?
Did. While you weren't looking, snuck it right in.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so here is a build. I'll autosave, cut it out. Oh, fish. I'm just going to stand here and let you do all the things, I think.
Sure.
Oh boy. Okay, so that's the radar. So we've got the 1, 2, 3. We need to get processing units into the logistics network. Well, that could be interesting. Processing units, low density structures, and rocket fuel.
Look, for these bigger builds, I think... Man, where's that going? Why processing it? Hang on, wait. What? Ooh.
So these are processing units to the right. To the left, speed module 1s. So they're being combined here on these belts. So, just as a thought, this is what I was thinking.
Except control them with smarts.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, cool.
And this will be like a work less than, say, 500. Keep it nice and lean.
What else needs to go in?
Rocket fuel and low density structures. So the low density structures are right here.
Now, I had a question about this build.
Which build? Yeah.
Is one output belt enough to carry all of them?
I was thinking about that too. It may not be. But it's only 700 a minute, so...
Yeah. Oh well, I guess we worked that out in the testing phase.
And if my calculations are correct... Yeah, a belt can theoretically carry somewhere around 2,000
Okay.
items per minute. So, you know, the double line for rocket fuel is actually... That's actually excessive, I think.
But by doing that, we can send half to logistics and half to the rocket silos.
Let's do that here. Do I still have that blueprint? I do. Look at that.
Yeah,
I must say,
nice.
you still look fabulous, by the way.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, this is going to be another work less than 500. Set. There's only one problem. Needs more lights.
Lights as is.
Okay, so that's that. Jesus, all the lights. Oh, crikey. Now, what we're also going to need here... Have you got some roboports on you?
I got 10.
Huh. Well, that's plenty. Because we just need to roboport this general vicinity up.
Okay.
Well, here's... see, I got the solution already. Oh, I'm stuck. Nope. Stop. I'll put them back. That looks alright.
Yeah, you know what we should do?
What?
We should move this up a couple of blocks.
Then it can be symmetrical.
Yep.
Roger. It's an absolute mess of wires.
It is. Let's fix that.
What is that doing in there? So for those that don't know, you can shift click the power poles and that will remove the power lines, you see. Now if you are so anal that you need to have the power lines looking good, you can actually build copper cable, okay, like this.
How good does that look?
That'll work. And then actually run the cable yourself so that you get a good pattern. Yeah, I know. We have problems. We need to seek help. Yes, I know. The question is, how are we powering these outside ones?
I haven't got that far yet. That'll do.
That's where I'm putting the lights, man.
Oh, I've got it.
What have you got?
Da-da. There we go. Now we just need to connect something like that. And we'll just get rid of the lights in the middle.
Alright, sounds good. It doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Okay, nice.
You're happy with that?
I'm happy with that.
So what are we missing so far? So we've got the rocket fuel coming in. Okay, so we've got that, we've got the processing units, we've got the radar. We just need the low density structures now. Let's go get that sorted.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Now, is it an even split, 50-50?
What is?
Like going to the satellites and going to the silos?
No, not even close.
Okay, we won't split it 50-50 here then.
Well, really all we need is kind of one... I was thinking like one outserter on each line, something like that. Just so that it draws equally.
Why not just do 2 on the total output line?
Yeah, we can do. I don't mind. Is that even going to fit? Nope. Ew. Okay, this is another work less than 500. Set. Okay, I think that that pretty much does us.
Okay, so
just listing them off. Low densities, yes. Solar panels, yes. Basic accumulators, yes. Radars, yes. Processing units, yes. Rocket fuel, yes. So they're all going to come in on bots, which is good. And then the satellites are going to be put into the logistics system. So that's fine. I'm happy with that.
Okay. So all we need now, we'll need a bit more roboport coverage, but we can work that out once we've belted in the raw materials that are coming in to each of these builds.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And that just leaves us with the silo to sort out. The silo build, which will be very, very interesting, I reckon. How many work out? There was like 20 beacons around each silo, is that right?
Something nuts like that, yeah.
You got some beacons?
I got a couple. Not a huge amount, but...
They were mine. You just took mine. Damn it. Okay, so... Well, we'll come back with the silo design in the very next episode, so I look forward to seeing you then.